بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال: جاء رجل إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال: يا رسول الله، من أحق الناس بحسن صحابتي؟ فقال: أمك. قال: ثم من؟ قال: أمك. قال: ثم من؟ قال: أمك. قال: ثم من؟ قال: ثم أبوك. A man came to the Prophet ﷺ and he asked him, Ya Rasulullah, who is the person who deserves my companionship to accompany them in this world in the best manner? And the Prophet ﷺ responded by saying, your mother. And he said, who's next? He said, your mother. And he said, who's next? And then he said, your mother. And then who's next? And then your father. This hadith is a hadith talking about the rights of the parents. And this is the greatest right after the right of Allah Azza wa Jal. Because Allah Jalla fi'ula in the Quran, when He mentions His right, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ, Allah decreed that you only worship Him. And then straight after His right, He mentioned وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, that you are dutiful and good and kind to your parents. Rather, the Prophet ﷺ told us that رِضَى اللَّهِ, the pleasure of Allah, في رضا الوالدين is in the pleasure of the parents. وسخط الله, and the anger of Allah. في سخط الوالدين is in the displeasure of the parents. If your parents are not pleased with you, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is going to be displeased with you. But this hadith also highlights the importance of the mother, where the Prophet ﷺ told us that the right of the mother is 3 times more than the father. That you're meant to be extremely courteous and kind and conscious of the well-being of your mother and going out your way to do acts of kindness for her without her asking. That's what it means to be dutiful and good to your parents. That you go out your way to do things that your parents didn't request to please them and to make them happy. And the Prophet ﷺ told us by being good to your parents and dutiful to them, Allah Azza wa Jalla will make entering paradise easier for you. So it's upon us, especially in these times where people have abandoned this great act of worship, it's upon us to be good and kind and dutiful to our parents. Even if we don't like some of the things that they ask us to do, as long as it's not haram and it doesn't go against what Allah has commanded you to do, then you must do it if it's going to please them. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to make us from those who are dutiful to our parents. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad.